In today's video, we're going to continue thinking how addition and subtraction can relate to one another and help us solve problems. Specifically, today we're looking at part-part whole boxes and figuring out the missing part in a part-part whole box or the missing part in an equation, and seeing how addition can help us with subtraction. When we've solved missing parts in the past, we have used subtraction to help ourselves. And so an easy way that we've talked about before to do this would be to start with the whole, which is 7, to take away the part that we know, which is 4, and to help us figure out what that missing part is. Subtraction isn't always the easiest for everyone. Some people like addition better, and so if we can figure out how to relate addition and subtraction, whether you have a preference for one or the other, it can help you when you're solving these problems. So if I'm thinking about my whole and my part, I can flip these around and think about my fact family and the pieces that I know of my fact family and help come up with an addition sentence. So this one I can turn into 4 plus blank equals 7, because I know that the two parts have to go together to equal the whole. Since I know my addition facts, I know that 4 plus 3 equals 7. So if I know that 4 and 3 more, 5, 6, 7, if I know that 3 more put together with 4 is 7, then I know that 7 minus 4 equals 3. Let's do another example together. This time I have 9 as my whole and 5 for a part that I know. I'm trying to figure out what the other part is that I don't know yet. One way that I could solve this is doing 9 minus 5, the whole minus the part that I know, to get to the part that I don't know. If I don't know how to do this, I can think of it as addition. So I need to think, what else can I put with the 5 to equal 9? So looking at my part-part whole box, think about what you would put here on the other part to get to 9. I can start at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see that I put 4 more together to make 9, so I know 5 plus 4 equals 9. That also means that 9 minus 5 equals 4. So you can see when we're solving this missing part, we could do it two different ways. We could either add up to get to the missing part, or we could subtract. So when you're doing your work today, you'll need an addition sentence to help you solve and a subtraction sentence to help you solve. You'll notice that there's a pattern related to our fact families where all 3 of the numbers in the part-part whole box will be in your equations, and they all have to be true. Let's try one more together. This time I want you to try this one on your own. So pause the video now and try and solve what would be the missing part here, and what are your 2 equations that you could use to solve, one addition and one subtraction. When you're finished and you've solved it, you can press play again to see if your answer matches mine. Now that you've taken a moment to solve this on your own, let's look together and see if our thinking aligns. So my whole is 10. The part that I know is 2. So one way that I could solve that would be to do 10 minus 2 equals that missing part. I can also do an addition sentence by knowing that 2 plus my missing part is going to equal my whole. So if I have 2 and I need to get to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see that I added 8 more to get to 10, so my missing part was 8. My addition sentence would be 2 plus 8 equals 10. So my subtraction sentence would be 10 minus 2 equals 8. 10, 9, 8. So whether I use addition or subtraction, I come up with the same number for my missing part. Either way can help you, but if I solve it one way and check it with the other, then I know that my answer must be correct, because mathematicians that use more than one strategy usually get it right. As you're solving today, like I said before, you will need to have two equations. I want to see you writing the missing part or drawing the missing part inside the boxes, and then writing the equations, one addition and one subtraction. And if you know your fact families, then hopefully this will be a pretty easy lesson for you to complete today.